Okay, so our goal here is to get the variable by itself. Just because the variable's on both sides, it doesn't matter. Remember, what's our golden rule? What's the golden rule for equations solving? Renato, remember what the golden rule is? I'll give you a hint. Remember, I'm balancing.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do.
Right. So he said it. Whatever you do, I put it back in there, I think. On one side, do to the other side. That hasn't changed. You should have that written down. I know it's written small, but you know what I'm saying. Whatever you do on one side, you do to the other. Do you want me to zoom it in? What do you think, Victor? Should I zoom it in?
Yeah.
Okay. If I can find the cursor. There it is. Well, control yourself, right? Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. Okay? So let's look at this first problem. I know some of you are working ahead, but if you'll notice here, I have boxes on both sides. They both have K's. I have numbers on both sides. Normal looking numbers, so I circled those. We have to get, it doesn't matter which way you go, but you have to decide, do I want to move these 2K's over here or 6K's over here? What do you want? So let's take a vote here. How many want to move the 2K's to the left? Raise your hands. How many would like to move the 6K's to the right? Okay, only Victor. Sorry, it's a landslide. You lose. You must be a Democrat in Texas. It's a landslide victory. Okay, let's go for it then. So what I have to do is move this over, but I can't just move it over. Just like before, I have to make this become 0. So I'm going to lose 2K's here. Whatever I do here, I'm going to have to do here. I'm going to lose 2K's here. That's going to get rid of these puppies right there. And let's rewrite the thing out. What's 6K's minus 2K's? 4K's. I'd like a 4K TV, right? Minus 3 equals 13. Okay, now this problem looks like a two-step equation, right? So then now what we're really doing is moving, since we chose to bring the K's to the left, that means what we're really doing is bringing the numbers to the right. So now what we're going to do is everything like we used to do. We're going to add 3. We're going to get 4K equals 16. 4 times what is 16? 4 times 4. Or you can just say divide by 4, and K equals 4. How do we feel about that? I'll let you get caught up on the writing. How do we feel about that? So we're going to do a thumb vote. What's a thumb vote?
Everyone stands up and you have to.
You don't even have to do it stand up. You just have to use your thumb. So if you thought this was an easy problem, put your thumb up. If you thought it was medium, sideways. If you thought it was very hard, put it down. Okay? So I see some mostly thumb. So, Jesus, what was tricky about this? When you saw this process, what was tricky? All the numbers? But what specifically? Do you understand the process that you have to be strategic here? I have to decide, do I want K's to come over to the left or K's to go to the right? Okay? Then you've got the calculator to do all the numbers. It's still like we did before, opposite operations. To get this to 0, I'm going to subtract this was positive, so I'm going to subtract and make it, and that's going to go to 0. But whatever I do here, I still have to do here. I can't take away 2K's and not take away 2K's on the other side. Okay, I want everybody to try number 2. I'm going to pause it, and we're going to try number 2.